Hello, my friends. What's going on? Something really exciting tomorrow. I'm talking probably one of our biggest launches of all time. It's happening. It's happening. So make sure that you are signed up for our emails. You do not want to miss what's happening tomorrow. You just don't. I mean, you can. I don't ever like to cause hype, but this is something that y'all have absolutely been asking for in comments, in DMs. It's probably one of the most requested things I've ever had. So if it has piqued your interest and you are one of the lovely people that have requested, it's happening. So in case you do want to sign up, and I know most of you are going to be stalking this site. I know y'all always do. I love it. But there's a link. And then I'll quickly walk you through kind of what I have on my face, because I had to film something important, something fun. And then we'll go through the things that I've really been loving, what I've been reaching for. Feeling better, but that is still going to be there. Okay, so I have on a new pair of lashes. This isn't the style, but this is the kind of the family they're from. They're from Kiss, and it's their new Rebel line, and I just absolutely love them. But the ones that I have on are called, here's the little package, they're called Smudged, and they're so wispy. Aren't they pretty? I love them so much. So those just came in today. That's the lashes. You're not gonna believe this, but my eyeshadow is just one eyeshadow. It's this shade here from Armani. Also, I would move up closer, but I'm really comfortable, so please just let me sit like this right now. It feels good on my chest where I'm at. So this is shade 30M. That is just the one shade, and what I did is I just buffed it out to different levels on my eye. So I really didn't focus it in the center. That's a little bit more bare. I focused it mainly in the crease, and then once it transitioned into that shade. Looks like I did a whole eye look, huh? No. Just the one. I'm gonna stay focused on this for just a second because this is one of my just absolutely holy grails right now. It's not that the formula is fantastic. I don't want you to feel pressured to get these, but dag nabbit, did they nail these colors? These particular shades right here, I took them with me when I was traveling. I reach for them all of the time. Again, it's not that the formula is life-changing. It's just they got the colors. They got the colors right. I think there's another one I have over here I need to get out. But I cannot stop using these. I'm going to purchase these again in the exact same shades. I need them to never, ever discontinue these because I love them. I love them. And my liner is also something else I'm not going to stop using. I absolutely love them. I'm not going to put them down, but I actually used this, the Melt Liquid Shadow. I used it as my liner today. Worked perfectly. And I used it with my E26, and it was just so easy. It's so black. I've had this on forever now. It's not fading. It's perfect. I love it. I love this as liner and as base. The foundation I have on, this one, I'm absolutely loving it. Now, it's a really close match, but it's not perfect. Which brings me to another product, which I don't talk about it a lot, but if you like a dewy finish and you're like me, foundations tend to run a little bit warm on you. I have been using this underneath my foundations, and the reason I love this is it's just the perfect shade. The way that it dries down, it adds glow without being sticky. We're coming back to this, but let me go to this. I use this as a corrector, as a fixer, I should say, and I just love it so much. And it makes my foundation is just a perfect match. Perfect match, but I do have this underneath it. It is so, and I wear it as a blush too, so it's more than just a one product thing. But these Dior Forever Glow Maximizer, I love them so much. So again, love it, but I have to fix it. But, so I love everything about the formula, but I just find that so many brands, all brands, it's not even just Fenty, everything just, this leans very warm. So on me, this still looks a little too yellow, but with this, and then I don't want you to feel pressured because this is very spicy priced. But that being said, it's multi-purpose. So at least it's not just a one thing. I wear it on my eyes. I wear it as blush. I fix my foundation with it. So spicy price, but then I'm getting so many uses out of it. But if you have a warm skin tone, this shade range is fantastic. And the formula, again, I love the formula, and it wears beautifully. So this, I love it. Now something else, and I actually have it on right now. I actually don't have bronzer on, so I just have on, and we talk about this, a real life contour, okay? Because contour is going to be cooler than bronzer. I also have a bronzer stick I'm loving too, but I want to mention this, and there are darker shades in this, but the way that this is a very wearable, real life shaping contour, it is such a beautiful shade. Now I'm going to show you this, and look at how pretty this is. But that's still really nice and cool. So we're able to get the shape that we want, the chisel, but we can still go out in the daylight. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna compare this to something I would really only wear for pictures or on stage. So this is what I'm comparing it to. This is a shade that I would mainly wear for pictures or on stage, just a more controlled lighting. It would be something like that. That's my actual contour shade. So you can still see how cool this is. It actually is really nice and cool. We'll get a really nice sculpt, but it's still gonna look, you know, it's gonna look nice in all lighting. And then what this is gonna bring me to my bronzer stick that I'm loving, and that one is the Too Faced one. And then look at the difference on the warmth. You're gonna see this difference. See this? And you're thinking, I don't see it, it's subtle. This one is so much warmer. I know, well, if you're here, you probably study makeup like I do. So this one is just slightly cooler. We're gonna get a nice sculpt. This one just really warms up. And this is also important. This one is a very melty, blendy. So think of it as a transition. This particular formula, let's talk about the formula. It is one that wants to transition. It wants to really kind of creep up on that cheekbone, as it should. It's bronzer. Bronzer can do that. But I feel this formula is a formula that stays very controlled, and that's what we want. So I love them both so much, and I would even wear them together. Remember, you want your bronzer to migrate, but you want your contour. You want your contour to stay in place. Now, for powder underneath my eyes, I'm still switching between my Givenchy and my Nikia Joy. So my Nikia Joy I like for my more glam looks, but today I actually have on my Givenchy because I wanted just a little bit more of a natural kind of glowy under eye. But for me, powder is harder to just nail down because I feel like it's just what is the look I'm going for? What am I trying to achieve? For everyday Givenchy, for glam, the Nikia Joy. Now, I actually don't have blush on, but I'm kind of glad I don't because I thought we would put one on together. I'm trying to decide what color I want to put on. I absolutely love these blushes. Now, I used to use these all the time. Obviously, things come out. My job is to test things and check things out and see what we would want to add to our collection. Y'all know what I'm saying. But these blushes are so amazing. They were kind of ahead of their time. And now I see a lot of brands kind of doing the same thing. But I just love these. I love everything about these. So I'm gonna pick some up, and I actually like to use a puff with these, okay? So we're gonna pick it up, but the way that look at the pigment. The way that they melt into the skin because they're so finely milled is just on another level. Now I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna continue to melt. And there's so many beautiful colors, and I can't get enough of them. I can't. And then there's one like the one that we have been screaming about for a long time. And then if you're wondering, why loose blush? Think of how smoothing and blurring and wonderful loose powder is. And that's one of the reasons we use it is because it's so finely milled. So why not have a finely milled blush? And I also love that there's a sifter, which keeps it under control. I just love these. I'm excited to start using them again. You know, you wait for things to come out and then you are like, oh yeah, there'll be something better. You know what I'm referencing, right? I'm referencing the Givenchy ones. I don't even like the packaging on the Givenchy ones. And those are heavily scented. These are not. No, I don't even think these have a scent. Oh, look at that color. Oh my gosh, we have to do that color next. The ones that I've used are, I've used the apricot one, the lychee one, and then, oh yeah, the pink apricot. I love pink apricot. So I just love these so much. I love blush. I wonder if we're gonna look back on the heavy blush that we're doing right now. The Sabrina Carpenter type blush. I wonder if we're gonna look on that like we did our eyebrows in 2016, which I still love my eyebrows in 2016, but we definitely look back on it and we see that it was a trend. Like we're not really doing it the same way now. Or maybe even think 80s blush. I mean, we don't do the very contoured blush, which I feel like that's where we're going. But I wonder if we're gonna have blush blindness. Now, another powder that I take with me for touch-ups. Can't stop using it. I'm gonna go get you a link. It is so beautifully translucent. I did drop it and I did that, but it's still stable enough to where it hasn't done anything really worse than that. So that's good. That means that it's a pretty stable formula. I love it. I love the way that it smooths. I love the way that it doesn't take down shine too much. I love the way it sets. I just love this powder. And I tried the new Laura Mercier powder. It literally did nothing. I tried the Hourglass powder. If you're looking for a pressed powder to kind of do touch-ups, even to set the perimeter of your face, please. This one is my holy grail. Now, I do apologize because, Jean, please, we're trying to do a tutorial. Because the next thing I'm going to show you is Wildly Spicy Price. I apologize. They're also discontinuing them, but a lot of you have purchased them since I showed them, but these are now my holy grail. I'm going to go finish buying more of these because I've never used a formula that is this creamy but doesn't crease. It's always the good stuff they discontinue. To be fair, remember when I bought the Spicy Price foundation? This did not inspire me. It did not wow me. It is basically, this one is just double wear and a fancy packaging. And I didn't even like it as much as double wear. And the color doesn't match me the way double wear does. Meh. But these daggum correctors, I need to speak to the person that created these. Okay, we need to have a conversation. These are some of the best I've ever used. I'm really trying to focus on holy grails today, but yes, I have both of these on right now. Touch of the peach under, and then I have on my Natasha Denona concealer, which I'm about to get to that. That's my holy grail because I'm dark enough for that one again. And then a touch of the pink on top to brighten. Just tiny, tiny amounts. I know you're thinking, ooh, cakey. No, and no. So good. But again, heard these were being discontinued. From late March till about late October, this is my concealer. This is my perfect shade in those months. I'm talking melty, put it under my eyes, on my face, everywhere. It just matches me. I think Natasha literally was like, Rose is always squawking about not being able to find her perfect shade. She took a picture of me and then made my shade because that's what this is. Formula, super thin. This is the concealer I go back to it. I go back to it. It's special. It's a thought out formula. The way that it lays on the skin, the shade range is incredible, by the way. It's incredible. Yeah, I just feel like it was thought out and the formula was thought out, the colors were thought out, and you can really see that when you apply this concealer and how it wears. And then another thing I've been loving is obviously the Kiko Milano lips, and I don't want to overwhelm you, but the one that I have on is what I started wearing when I got it in New York. So I met with Kiko Milano while I was there, and they gave me a big bag of makeup, and then I started wearing this combo, and that's what I have on right now. But this particular shade, so I will just tell you really quickly, my favorite lip liner shades are this one, and then I'll do another slide and talk about my second. But this is Gingerbread. I just discovered it, and it's Gingerbread 05. I know it's Gingerbread. Yum, yum. And then the lipstick, I swear this is Chanel lipstick. It's the same exact formula. This shade is 433, and that's the combo that I have on. And I love it. It's fantastic. And y'all are gonna be shocked when you see how affordable this formula is. These are $12.50, I believe, and then these are wildly affordable. I'm talking, I think they're like e.l.f. affordable. Way better formula. And then I'm dropping these. My other favorite lip combo, also Kiko Milano, and this is the one that I wear if I need my lipstick to stay on 12 hours. And it looks the exact same. I've done wear tests with it. I've documented it. It is just, it's so good. But Rosy Brown lip liner, and then this, what are these called? The double, unlimited double touch. So good. I get the most compliments with this combo. I did a lot more of my holy grails today. I've been trying some new stuff, but I'm still kind of in the process of trying. There were some new things here, like the lashes are new, but I had a request for kind of my current holy grails, what I've been reaching for, and I feel like I was able to really determine that with the traveling. I've been traveling a lot, explains the bronchitis. But there is one more thing. I'm actually going to need more of this, but the way that I use this in my makeup routine, not a sealant, not a setting spray. Okay, I have to say that. I feel like anytime we see a spray, we're thinking we need to do this and it's going to keep our makeup lasting longer. This doesn't affect the way that your makeup wears in a negative way, but it's not a long wear spray. Don't ever put this on and think, I'm sealed in. I'm going to last 12 hours at this concert. No. I like to use this to kind of take away any extra powder on my face. I also like to use this to fix my makeup. I feel like the way that it pairs with makeup, you've seen where I do the swatches to kind of show you if you were to have a mess up under here, how you could fix it. But the way that this just pairs with makeup and kind of reactivates makeup and just makes it look more like skin, it's pretty exceptional and I love it so much. I mean, obviously, I need a refill. So I think that's everything. I mean, there is one more thing. I mean, it's pretty much my holy grail. Are y'all ready? I'm ready. I'm so excited. I love y'all so much. Sign up for the email. I don't want you to miss it. Recently things have been, I mean, the one brush that we did, I mean, that was pretty wild. This one sold out way faster than we thought it was going to. And yeah, so just keep that in mind. Working on this, but get ready. I love y'all. I love you all so much. I've done a tutorial every single day. Tomorrow, since I might be in meetings, I'm gonna try to do a tutorial tomorrow. But also I feel the more I talk, the more I get aggravated. So I might take tomorrow to I might take a long weekend to heal because I haven't even really had a chance to heal. So if I don't hop on tomorrow, if you don't see me tomorrow, I'm just in meetings and I'm just trying to sit somewhere and be quiet and really get rid of this so I can really enjoy our tutorials next week. It's been a little rough, but definitely on the mend, but one extra day off would be nice. It would be nice. all this yapping I do. I love y'all so much. I'm really excited for our next launch and I'm excited to continue to be on this makeup journey with all of you and to add things to your makeup journey that make makeup even more fun. And that's why I do what I do. That's why I try to help y'all. And that's why I thought brushes would be the avenue that would even be more helpful. So I love y'all and I'm always around.